Hey guys, and welcome back to Farm Simulator 2017 on Dusty Cove. So, we have finished the ploughing. That some of you may remember that this thing, the modded plough, it just was acting strange. So I went to this, and with courseplay. Now, I've not updated my courseplay for how long? How long, guys, have I been saying I need to update it? It's been a while, right? It made this an online land plough, so it was doing out of the furrow work. I don't know if that's supposed to do that. It's a case of I didn't care, I'm just letting it do its thing. So, as I kind of lose my voice there, I did. So what needs to be done now? Field 30 has been done. That's probably the biggest field we own. Field 1... Well, let's do inventory on some of these fields, because I don't know what needs what. Okay, so... Stuff that needs ploughing. Everything. Even cultivator stuff, which, honestly, the grass stuff, I'll let lie. It doesn't need to get ploughed all the damn time. I'm kind of against that. So, field 11, I've got something planned up for that, so I will actually do that. I wasn't going to, but we will. And the rest of the fields we will get to when we get to. So, let's... Field 40, I know it was done. Field 42 we've just done. Field 1... we'll probably jump up towards with this thing. This I don't want to go too far away from the farm. The feet, and geez, I've got creative money on. I was running an experiment, as you guys can see. I have not bought anything, so nothing's awry. The experiment is, if you're inside a tractor, I don't know what's changed it, but something has. Maybe it's seasons. I truly don't know. The sound now goes when you switch on and off your creative money. Never used to be a thing. If you're inside of a vehicle. All you need to do to rectify that, if you guys are using this and seasons, it seems, possibly, I don't know, it's the only thing that's changed for me, is actually the Massey Pack as well, but I doubt that's that. It's not a script. Is basically just blip the audio. Actually, wrong side of the road, correct side of the road, GG. We're heading up to field 1, I guess, because that's the only stuff this side of the map. It would be nice. Now, I know it won't happen. It may have actually, but field 3 there. I have to have a look see. That there was a off-road way getting through some of the smaller rivers. There may be up by field 3. I don't know. It kind of looks possible. May have a look see in that up there in a minute. But this video is hopefully going to be quick. I'm kind of on a time crunch tonight. That's cool with the broken truck there. I like that. Just to call that truck, I would love to be able to have a drivable version of that. It's a pretty neat truck. Did I miss the turn? I think I did. Yes, I did. You can tell I'm still getting used to this map. That wasn't a bad turn, if I do say so myself, with the plough on the back. That was a nice 3-pointer. So how do you... Oh, I see how you get... Oh, really? I gotta go all the way through the yard. God. Didn't even realise. Yeah, I can very finely see that. The off-road path going into the corner there. The bottom right corner of the map. Or the field. Off we go. Slow and steady wins the race, I guess. I hope it does. So, as I said, time is somewhat against me to get this video done. If I record this video, it means I've done 3 videos today on Tuesday. So, that's good. It means I'm at Wednesday already. I'm feeling very good about that. Tomorrow I cannot sleep past my alarm. Need to get that cranked out. I'm gonna get these videos rendering overnight, and then we'll see. We may render them after this video, and then just simply upload them overnight. I need to sort all the thumbnails out for the rest of the videos as well for last week. So this field won't take long. I'm just going to get coarse play in this field. So this is wheat by the looks of it. I just heard the front door. I wanted to see what that was, so that's what that sudden pause was. Alright, so late. Helps if I hit the right buttons. So do that. This is field 1. So I want to go northeast, maybe. No. That way. I always get messed up with this. That's more like it. There we go. Actually, it's going to want to do whatever it wants to with the plough, so we'll go from the first waypoint. Switch off that and let it do its thing. Should just drive straight forward and be on it. Yep. And this is going to go from there. I personally would have flipped it around the opposite direction, but I don't know. We'll just leave it to its own devices. Okay, this one is down here in field 23, but we're not going to really use that. What we're going to do is... Do I have the low loader? If I don't have the low loader, I will purchase it. So... I just hit the desk. Sorry about that, guys. I know that comes through very loudly when I do that. I do have it. I think it's... Where is it? Oh, okay, it's the other side of the yard. So what we'll do is we'll make use of the T7. The Voltra I am going to swap out for... actually, I'm going to swap both of these out, I've just decided, for JCBs. It's a British map and I haven't used JCBs for a while. And the last map I did use the JCBs heavily on is Cove. So we'll swap it out and swap these two out and use them. There it is. So I haven't really shown this, so here it is. You start off with a Crone anyway. Now, I like the Cargo X trailer. It's not available yet. I think it's the best trailer out there for silage, for a pull behind for the forager. This thing here is on the mod hub. It does have issues. It thinks the lights are on all the time from the ground there, but it functions quite nicely. You may be thinking that looks unrealistic. It's not real. It is real, guys. 100% real. If you search it on YouTube, you can find it in use. I don't know if it was custom or what the deal was. It doesn't seem that this trailer's big as a normal trailer. I'm shocked because it's awesome. The mod of it was great, and I know it exists in real life, so strange that no one's really ported it across. If you guys know of any working versions of this for a trailer, please let me know, because I do want to incorporate it in this, and I wouldn't mind getting rid of this thing because it is kind of obnoxious. But it is a real machine, so can't knock that. That thing's been around for a long time in the game, quite honestly. It does move around, it does do weird stuff. It's not quite polished. And since when did those reverse lights work? Never realised they did. That's cool. Guessing they act as working lights as well. No, they don't. That's surprising. Alright, we'll light up like a Christmas tree. And get loaded for our little plough. Yep, you guys know what's coming. Hopefully we can get it loaded okay. This thing can be a little bit of a pain in the derriere to load. And that is our little Massey. I don't know if it'll be easier to load it from over here, actually. As we do have the drop-off. back it in here and give it a go. Now the mass is there, I don't know if I've got the angle to do it. Nope. That's just going to go terrible. Okay. We'll do it the standard way. The jacks to the back. Oh, God. That's... I don't know about that. It'll do. It'll do. I can't get over how quiet this tractor is. I really can't. Up it goes. Now you see what I mean there. See how it's getting dirty. Well, not getting dirty, but showing the textures, and it's far above the ground. And it's already dirty. Gets very dirty very, very quickly, this thing. Now, unfortunately, I don't know if I can... no. No. We're kind of stuck. Okay, I can't remember if you guys saw me unload or load it up or not. I thought I hit the button to unpause it, or pause. I'm not too sure. We got it loaded though. I will hopefully make some sense of this when I come to edit. If I remember to look at this point, probably won't, know me. Anyway, if I didn't, I apologise. So, we are off to field 11. Now this thing does 32 mile an hour. The fast tracks obviously do 40, so bonus there of using them. This thing, I don't... What model is this? Is this the lower end one or the higher? Yeah, this is the 315, so really it's got 315 horsepower, I believe, this one. We don't actually need it on the map. We have the Fendt, which is 300 horsepower anyway, so I think we're good enough with it. That. So we'll swap it out and get the John Deere's, geez, the JCBs. Whether I'll get the 8000 series or not, I may just get the 3000, to be quite honest. Get rid of this and the other one, and just keep both JCBs. Both JCBs. Get one JCB. So we'll do the first exit over here. Go across the bridge. There's that playground. That's pretty cool. Never noticed that before. Now the bridge here, if you're using real big pieces of equipment, you better watch out because we've got some sort of guard towers here. Looks really cool. I think he's taking them from the castle. They jet out a little bit, so if you're riding across the bridge with duels or something, yeah, you've got to watch for traffic. You're going to have a bad time, of course. Now, field 11 is down here. Is it? Yes. Yes, it is. So I was taking a look at the forest. Yeah, all those trees in the distance you see. We can cut all of them down. I am most definitely thinking about doing some forestry on this map. Which means there's something else to do in the wintertime with snow. So that'd be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. Field 11 is very small. We're going to end up using courseplay on this for the most part, but I thought this would be really neat to use. Just get the old timer going, and it shouldn't have any issues at all in the field. Was there traffic on this road? It does look like it. Well, that is surprising. Now it looks like we've got an abandoned farmyard over here too, which people can work out of. So just because it is here, we shall use it. So this is kind of off-site storage, if you like. Pallets, fertilizer, stuff like that will probably go down here. There's nowhere to lock it up though. Now, this ground that it's on Ooh, what did we hit? Oh, the gate collisions are huge. Fell into that trap. The ground here, I believe, is the pig mud. And that is... makes machines dirtier. Quicker, I believe. I believe. I will just drop it here. Best place. Kill the lights. Now this is going to be interesting. If I didn't show the load-in, honestly I was supposed to cut because I could hear some background noise. Oh, see, it comes down beautiful. Going up, not so much. Now this has got the wide tyres as well, so that'll be interesting to see how they do. Turn. See, I just hate the fact that things is constantly ploughing. Ugh, there is a weird way, a cheaty way of getting around it, and that's doing this. Not that, that's the opposite. That's really the opposite. Is this. Now if there was a transport mode, I would say this is it. But see how it still thinks I'm ploughing? Hence why I'm locked at 6 miles an hour. So there is a way around that. I could make the plough go at unlimited speed, but if I use course play, it can go at 18 miles an hour. I don't want to do that. I want to fix it, but I don't know how. I don't want to open up the command console, well, not the command console, the lines, because it should probably end up showing. Not showing, but screwing up my GPS lines. I'm not thinking straight now, for whatever reason. So I guess once we get down to the field, we'll be coming back at you, because this is going to take forever. We're pretty much here now. I think it's probably going to be a collision box or trigger box I need to change, because look, on concrete roads, see how much it goes down before it needs to, well, it wants to go, hey, I'm ploughing now. Yeah. So I'll tell you that, buddy. You're in. So this is going to be tricky because it's already ploughed. That's right. So I don't know why the plough texture's going this way. It makes no sense. Go the opposite direction. So that's the direct. We're going to be ploughing across the furrows, which none of this is going to be realistic looking at all. Which is a pain. I should have come through with the cultivator actually and just done that, I guess. But hey. Live and learn. Get us lit up like a Christmas tree. I love the fact this field is excluded. It's away from everything. You don't know what's going on. So let's drop down in the furrows and away we go. Now I don't believe I can use diff locks or anything on this, so yeah, you can't. Which is good. It's not a bad thing by any means. This would be a bumpy ride. So I may cut the first furrow and just knock it off to course play because this field is well, a complete nightmare. Which is an understatement. And hopefully it functions okay. I don't know what this tractor's like on course play. I didn't want to do this, I really didn't. But I'm gonna have to. So it's 1 meter, it's field 11, I should have known that. That way. East. Honestly, I'm gonna say you don't need any headlands. Generates. Oh my, look at that, that's colourful. Colours of the rainbow. And I don't know why it's off on that one, but we'll go nearest waypoints. Yep, drive course. And away it goes. So we'll leave it to it. Honestly, I was hoping this would be a little better than it is, but hey, live and learn. Let's jump onto this because this won't take too long. So as I was saying, this is 300 horsepower, almost dead on the nail. That's like 300.50, something minute. So that I do want to get done before it gets too dark. So we have to fast forward another day. We may end up working into the night on this map. We need to get crop in the ground. If we go through these windows, you'll be able to see. Well, actually, no. We need to open the seasons window. Alt S. Yep. We can. So this is spring, summer, autumn, winter. We can't do anything in winter. But we can, this is growing period if it's in the ground. So I can plant pretty much everything. Harvest season you guys can see there. But we need to get stuff in the ground. I will be able to make money by grass, hay bales. I'm probably going to make quite a bit of hay just to make some money. We've got a lot of grass fields. I think you guys will understand that. So we're probably just going to try and make money. So we're going to be planting soya beans, probably wheat and barley and canola. Just a general plethora of crops. But stuff that I can get in the ground soon as. Now I don't need to plough. I could just technically seed right away, but we mow as well. We've got time. And I'm running a 3-day season. I did knock it back. I thought about doing more, but my way of thinking is I'm going to be there forever fast timing, and if I want to do animals, which I know full well I'll end up doing, it's going to screw me in the end doing multiple days. I want to fast forward and I won't be able to without having to tend to the animals constantly. So I've been talking about in the last video, what shall I do with my animals? Shall I port them across from Thornton? I'm not stopping Thornton, not quite yet. I'm not ready to stop. But we may take a hiatus away from it for a while. Does that mean I'm stopping it? Yes and no. I'm definitely going to keep revisiting it. It's just not going to be mainstay on the channel. Especially with Dusty Cove and me gelling with Dusty Cove so nicely, actually. I'm surprised. Generally surprised. So, shall I pull the animals across? And do I just do... it's going to be later down the line when I'm actually ready for animals, though. Because I can't feed them right now. I don't want to have to worry about them. I want to build up the farm first. Now, if I do get involved in this, like I'm planning on, this ain't going to be like 20 episodes, guys, and done. We and I want to go for a good run. You can't, especially with seasons, and I think it's going to be a wake-up call for other people, and I hope that people see how long it takes to go through seasons now they're playing it, is you can't just go through maps and you can't progress quickly with seasons. And I think, yeah, it's going to open people's eyes. It really is. So, that is my plan, but I'm stuck on the animals. I'm not going to touch the animals yet. I do want to do silage. Now, I do want to make money first, so we've got lots of fields. I could do, say, field 16 and say field 11 silage. Maybe even field 7. Some of the smaller fields as silage. To prepare for the cows. To try and get that done quick as possible. Silage does take a lot longer to ferment nowadays. From what I understand, I've not done corn silage in seasons yet, properly. So it'd be interesting to see how that works. I don't know what they've done to it, actually. I know the silage bales take longer to ferment, so these may. The silage bales, I believe, take 2 in-game days to ferment now. I don't think there's any HUDs or anything like that, or something like bale extension, which I hope they add. I really hope they do. I wish the base game had that. Not necessarily the amount that you've got in a bale changes, but the humidity. What's the weather like? Now, the seasons are seasons, so they've got the humidity, they've got stuff like that possibly in the pipelines. Well, that affects your bales. Not necessarily your crop or stuff like that, if maybe they want to go that advanced. I would hope they don't go down the lines of various different amounts of bale sizes, so say your standard bale is 4,000 litres, well, it could be anywhere from 3,500 to 4,000 or anything in between. That will screw a lot of the mixing ratios up way too much, and game playability there will be a little awkward just from the way the game runs. Obviously, real life, does it have to be 100% accurate to a T to get your total mix rations? I don't think it does. I really don't think it does. So, hopefully, we'll see stuff like that in the future from Seasons. Who knows where they'll take it? I have no idea. Absolutely none. I know they have updates already in the works. I think Seasons will be a mod that updates fairly frequently for the on the mod hub. I know this is another ploughing video, but hey, that's what Seasons is all about. Spring, and kind of sucks they dump you in the middle of spring. It would be nice if they dumped you in, say, midwinter. Midway through winter, no matter whether you're 3 days, whatever. I think putting you in winter would be the best place, because you've got plenty of time for this. You're not wasting time doing all of this. Now, with how long it's going to take doing this, unless I've got courseplay going like a madman in all different sorts of fields, which TW's going, the Massey's going, I'm ploughing. The T-Dubs, yeah, I've got 3 tractors right now ploughing. Everything that can plough is ploughing, that's got a plough on it. So hopefully I'll be able to get through the fields. I don't know. No, so you can't say I don't need to plough, because I do. You saw everything was red. That's why I love this thing. Someone was saying it on a live stream recently that it's too big for these roads. It's not. I learned a lot from watching JWB. He has an 8 meter, it's either an 8 meter or a 6 meter fully mounted seeder. When he's got that on the back of the 8000 JCB, he's got doors on it. Now with that thing goes down the road, he had an escort, because it's wide, it's big. And it was about the same width as this folded up, with the wheelbases. No word of a joke, and after seeing that, it's a case of, okay, I can use this size of equipment on British roads, on British maps, because he's using that. If he's using that in real life, I can use this. You can't say it's unrealistic when there's video evidence of something that big going down the road. Like a forage harvester, is that too big for the UK roads? Because, wow, you see them go down it and they take up pretty much most of the road. Even modern tractors nowadays are getting bigger and bigger, and they're taking up more of our road space in the countryside, which eventually the bigger farms are probably going to have to cut into the fields and put in passing places or lay-bys for farm tractors to cut into, how big they're going. But there again, bigger the tractors are going, and modern tractors, they can go at 30 miles an hour, which I wouldn't say that's an ungodly speed to be going down the countryside, especially with agricultural machinery around. And drop. Thank you. Surprised how quick we're getting motored through this field, actually. It's not a particularly big one. Have to have a visit to the lighthouse over there at some point. Oh dear, I forgot that again. Why do I always forget that? And this is where if there was a way of not making the icy momentarily, I may look into that, because I'm not a big fan of it. It's probably just a XML swap. So with me having the controller underneath the desk so you guys don't hear the clickety-clack of the buttons, then it can be a little bit of a pain. So what we'll do is we'll do one more pass and see what everything else is up to, and then I'll probably call it quits for today's video, as time is against me. It's kind of getting late at night, and I do want to get the videos rendered. And I'll probably continue to do a lot of this off camera, just to get the ploughing done. I don't usually do off camera work, I'll be completely honest with you. But especially seasons, I think a lot of it should be shown on video. It's just the way I do stuff. But the ploughing and everything, that's going to be very time consuming, getting all the fields active. Yeah, I'm going to show that on camera. Oh, not show that on camera and do some off camera. just do stuff in the background, thumbnails for example, and let Courseplay do its thing. I love Courseplay. Have I ever said that before? I may end up changing the license plate on this too. I do not know. I notice my FPS is taking a little bit of a tank around here. Looking back over that way. Interesting. Oh, we missed a bit there. I'll probably go around and do headlands as well on this. It's a chisel plough, so you can get away with doing that. Oh, something I do want to add into this as well, which we should buy at a later date, is the bulldozer. Why? Well, we need a snow clearing machine, don't we? And with that being a snow clearing machine, we've also another tractor that can plough. And that is probably what we'll plough with this, to be quite honest. I love using that thing. Alrighty, let's jump across and see how everything else is doing. Actually, we'll pop that out of the ground because sometimes it can act a little funky. So the Ford T-Dub is going okay. You'll see what I mean about on land in a minute. It's actually killed this field well. Didn't take long. And I think Courseplay just makes it go on land. Whether it should be an on-land plough, I don't know. It seems to act okay. Doesn't have any issues at all. That should be interesting to see what Courseplay is making the 240 do. But that wheel is going to be in the furrow. Is that correct? Is it not correct? I don't know. To me it seems strange. I would have it flipped around the opposite way. But it seems to be doing it no problem at all. And this tractor just ploughs for everything. It's a powerhouse. Let's check out our 240. Yeah, even that's doing it. Plough in the opposite direction. I need to update my Courseplay, which I will do later. I'm just going to let these guys do their thing on Courseplay and then go from there. This seems to be working quite nicely, so I will leave you guys here. I'm going to put a kind of suggestive thumbnail of this thing ploughing, even though we didn't do any ploughing with it, because I'm not going across, which is going to take longer. Just go straight down the field. Makes more sense, right? Let's go the lengthways, not crossways. So until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will be back tomorrow on Orchard, maybe? Orchard. Probably Orchard. Not sure though. Until next time, catch you guys later. See ya.